All right, let's import our player.
Welcome to Superstar, a place where you will travel your own road to NFL stardom. Craft your own career, one that could lead to awards, Super Bowl glory, and even a spot in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. But legendary careers must start somewhere, and this is your blank canvas, the humble beginning of an unforgettable journey. Before you take your first snaps, let's see what type of player you're going to be.
Don't really care that much for speed. We just want enough speed to move and avoid blitzes. Looks good. Wait, what? Why does it say an error? What? What just happened? Hmm. Let's try it again.
It's in the game.
I hate how all the music's copyrighted. Wait, will this continue on what we was doing?
It starts as one dream, shared across thousands of backyards and practice fields. A dream many will have, but few will realize. It requires sacrifice and perseverance, the will to push your body and your mind to its limits, only to set new ones. There will be obstacles, and alongside them, challenges. All are a test of your resolve to see if you truly have what it takes. Every week is another step on the road to stardom, and no two are the same. You will be defined by every game and each pressure-filled moment on the field, and by the relationships you forge and the decisions you make off of it. Today is where your dream becomes a reality. Today, your legacy begins. On the road to the NFL Draft, the Scouting Combine is the biggest checkpoint. No other event has its power to elevate or sink a prospect. Everything comes down to how they test.
Gotta get on the team first before we get the fans.
From its annual home of Indianapolis, Indiana, it is time for the 2025 NFL Scouting Combine. I'm Kate Scott, so happy to welcome you here for another year alongside someone who went through this event himself as a player. It was a few years ago, but he still remembers it, Mr. Brock Hewitt. And Brock, it is just about time for one of the most important events in the pre-draft process, as these players try to convince all 32 NFL teams that they should be their first-round pick.
And let me just tell you, these guys have prepared as much for today as they did for the most important games of their college careers. We've got our eyes on a lot of the biggest names here, but there's one of my fellow signal callers in particular we're all very excited to see test.
That, of course, this electrifying athlete at the quarterback position. And he's up next at the Combine's most popular event. It's time for the 40-yard dash. He's getting ready, down into his stance, and here we go.
That's hitting the wrong buttons.
Pretty solid time for him, Kate. Didn't get the oohs and the ahs from the crowd here, but he showed he has NFL speed.
Next up, the all-important test of strength for a future NFLer. It's chest day, baby. Turn on the bench press.
Somebody's a regular in that weight room. As those reps went up, eyes got wider. And this is a total that will grab some attention.
Well, every football fan knows this. Explosiveness and agility are so important at every position. And now we're going to see how much he has of both here in the broad jump.
Well, that mark certainly much shorter than we were all expecting. He really didn't get the explosion he needed in that leap.
I'm retrying this one because that was...
So now it's his turn at the broad jump.
I panicked because I hit the right
Man, what
stick
a
instead
great
of the
jump
left.
right there. Imagine what that explosiveness and agility can do for whoever drafts him.
It's left stick.
All right, it is time for the fastest event of the Combine. It's a showcase of how well you can change direction. It's the 20-yard shuttle.
That is such an excellent mark right there, and there's no doubt that he's got the quickness and the change of direction to thrive on an NFL field.
All right, partner, the traditional drills are done. Now the all-important moment where he can make the throws they're going to need him to on Sundays.
Come on, how am I... That was in the circle. What?
That's called ending your combine strong. He got out there with plenty of confidence, and he backed it up with a very good showing, as every scout in the building was watching him.
That wraps up the 2025.
It's Super Bowl week, and you witness your star teammate violating curfew. How do you handle it? Knock some damn sense into him. It's the fourth quarter, and the game's on the line. The play call comes in, but you notice an opportunity in the opponent's pre-snap alignment. What do you do? Take advantage. That's what leaders do. How do you handle a teammate who criticizes the coaching staff to the media after a loss? Definitely, we want to reduce injuries. Well, you want tattoos, though? But we're not a very fancy person. That's only a showdown. We're not... Alright, let's see where we get drafted. Not the Browns. Not the Browns.
When that cell phone rings, time stops. It's the single second that years upon years of work have been leading toward. And the conversation that follows ends one chapter of a football life while beginning another.
It's gonna be kind of weird. That's they drafted 2 first-round quarterbacks in 2 years. So what? How far behind am I? I mean, we do have a good chance of beating him out. Plus, we have a mentor on the team, so it might be a good spot.
Panther 60, Panther go!
There's much I can do there.
Come on, set! Ready? Here we go! Hup.
None of the receivers are even getting open.
Here we go, set! Ready? Let's go now! Let's go!
Hold on.
Set! Hut, hut. Set up! Set up! Down! Go! Let's go! Ready? Ready? Hut.
Okay, we ain't getting this one. Wait, they really take me back to the main menu? That's hilarious. Oh, I guess I have to do it. They can't let you cheap out.
Ready? Ready? Set! Ready, ready? Come on, set! Set, go! Here we go! Hut, hut! Ready? Count! Hut. Here we go, set! Go!
Oh, don't tell me how many points I need.
Ready?
I wasn't even moving.
Ready, ready? Let's go. Let go.
Well, at least we're gonna get a bronze.
Ready. Hut, hut. Set. Get up. Come on, go. Here we go. Ready.
Oh well. Not a good first day of practice. Definitely need throw power to go up. You know, wow, that is an awesome ass helmet. Reminds me of the marble tables, though. Okay, so that's not what we need. So it's is it gear? There we go. First thing first, we do not need a visor. We are a quarterback. Oh yeah. All right. Ooh, they got falcon ones. I like that. Man, now we gotta do it for the light gear too. Ah. Oh, I could have just went with that. That would have just been fine. But I want the undershirt and the sleeves. Let's go with white for these. I have none equipped. Alright, everything looks good. Oh, I got weak. Anyway.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson.
Easy.
He's inside the 40. Bijan Robinson. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly...
Our first ever plays a handoff for a
Raheem
touchdown.
Morris there, Falcons head coach. His team ready for their next possession. And Greg, week 1 here in the preseason. Look, we know a lot of the guys who are going to make the roster, but there's still a lot to happen in training camp that players can find their way to a spot on the opening Sunday.
No, we hear these stories all the time, Mike, where there's a little buzz about a guy in training camp and coming out of the local beat reporters and maybe the coaches talking about him a little bit. But then there's the surrounding question is he going to make the roster? And it's really what they do in these preseason games away from practice that ends up being the deciding factor. And how often do we see not only do they make the roster,
I'm confused. What? I don't... How have I completed 11 out of 14? What? What settings that?
Menu narration set to 100.
I'm confused. You guys ever play the game?
Welcome back in, everyone, to EA Sports coverage of the NFL. It's...
Alright, let's see if something happened. Yeah, it says I've completed 5 of 7. How?
Falcon football as we resume play in the second quarter.
Is Madden
The
already
Atlanta
broken?
offense out there for their next drive. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson gets past one man, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 94 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. Kadero Hodge has it complete. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Throw left side, complete to McLeod. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first. Now back to throw. Crossing route and complete. He's got Pitts. 2nd down in a yard.
An 8-yard gain brings up 2nd down.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26.
8-yard pickup.
A gain of... Atlanta now coming out on the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Falcons.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
They'll set up a throw. Here's a screen for Robinson. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Slot it down.
Throw incomplete.
Pitts was wide open, too.
But, Charles, a very simple mission anytime that you play on your home turf, and that is to defend your home turf, and today that mission was accomplished.
Look, every offseason, every preseason, the head coach goes in front of the team and says, the mission for the season, defend our home field every time, split on the road, and we'll be in the playoffs. That's why defending the home field is vital.
I mean, we did what the coach wanted. All right, we got points now. I got a welcome to the team after the first game. Wow.
The dream of reaching the NFL has been realized. But within this opening chapter, there is a message for every rookie. In the NFL, nothing is given. Everything must be earned.
Man, we're not going to worry about online haters. We ain't on social media a lot. Didn't really focus on it neither in college.
Liking 18. Go.
I got throw for a touchdown this game. We got this.
Welcome back in, everyone, to EA Sports coverage of the NFL. It's Falcon football as we resume play in the second quarter.
I wish I could stay like this and look around.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well
Like,
done.
I really want to be like this view, but with QB vision, where I can move the camera.
Robinson up the middle. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw.
Oh, I can play like that. It's not like NCAA.
And it's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, we're playing zoomed in this whole time.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
That's out wide here for Robinson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 28.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Falcons. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6.
At the Titans' 24-yard line.
Hand off now to Robinson. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. So they come up on 3rd down. So far, 2 possessions, 2 punts. Not a trend they want to continue. He'll drop to throw. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
19 yards. That's good for a Falcons. 1st down.
Robinson is not going to get a whole lot. Maybe a yard down to the 3. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Oh yeah, we
They'll
do
go
have
again from the
Mooney
3 here
on the
on
team.
2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Back to throw. Now he's
Oh, we got lucky.
touchdown. Ray McLeod from 3 yards out. And the Falcons go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the short touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll begin again here on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got an open man. It's McLeod. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. They'll look to throw here. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
3rd and 5.
This time they stay on the ground. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Here comes the
I'm coming
Falcons
back out.
offense. It's their first possession of the second half now.
They'll have very good starting field position here as they try to break our tie, and they start 1st and 10.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
That's complete to Mooney.
And they'll get this down to the 10.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for us Falcons.
They'll run with Robinson.
And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. And the ball situated at the 9, 2nd and goal.
At the Titans' 9-yard line.
They'll drop the throw.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Back to throw here.
Oh, right read. Bad pass.
But he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Incomplete. It's now 4th down.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence.
All right, we've hit all of our goals so far. I hate that you can just interchange them out. It feels weird. Oh wow, we're 2 games in the preseason and I finally get to meet the coordinator?
This franchise considers him a key part of its future. In its present, though, he is going to have to earn his playing time and faces an uphill battle to unseat the current starter.
Oh, I gotta stay in the pocket. That's a tiny pocket. Wait. Okay, I guess it has to count when they take the second step. Okay. He just purposely did not go to it. It's so precise. Oh well. I'm trying to do as many non-retries. We're getting close to QB1.
Welcome back, everyone, to the NFL on EA Sports. Still early in this one as we pick up the action here in the first quarter. So their offense out now to get this game started.
Oh, you can see the sun coming through the glass.
It's Robinson.
I kind of love it.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, wrong button. I meant RB.
Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and they're going to be stuck with a fourth. The Falcons and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And that interception has set them up beautifully inside the red zone. They'll throw to begin this drive. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
There's no negatives ever on a great shoot for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
On 2nd and 4. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. And now they need to get 4 on third down. He's going to throw this one. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but
that was a touchdown.
And now it's 4th down.
Bro, he's sabotaging my career.
Falcons headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
Yeah, the stats are wrong.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Pass play coming here. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
From the 29. He's got it in the red zone. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st down from the red zone. This one's caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make.
Why is the running back in that position?
Anyone could undercut the curl route.
Got to manage 3 yards here. 3rd and goal. Looking for a throw here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Intended for Kyle Pitts. Incomplete.
Falcons are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. With the time remaining, we'll see if they can get this into field goal range before halftime. They'll throw on 1st. Buys time, rolling right. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down. From the 27.
Oh,
And he
they had
just got it
Pitts.
away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. They'll try and throw it here. They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their 1st.
Man, we had 2 touchdowns dropped.
So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. And this victory is going to give them a nice shot of confidence as they work through the next couple of weeks and prepare for things to count coming up in Week 1.
2 drop touchdowns. I like that one. Wait, how do I unlock that one? Wait, what's those? I don't want to use those because those are for buying the game. I don't want to use them. I don't think we did enough to start, so.
Not every Hall of Fame career begins with a superstar debut. Many faces in Canton needed time before they got on the field. Such is how his career is destined to begin. Oh, we a backup. Life of a backup.
Come on, set! Bronco 80! Ready?
Oh, resetted. Guess I'm just getting a silver now. Silver's good. I just don't want to keep retrying them get gold every week. So how far am I to getting, let's see, I need 819 more points.
Here we go. Panther 60. Ready, right?
Wait, why am I in? I didn't read that. Somehow I've thrown for 28 yards. What is going on with this game? I haven't played a snap.
From the
Is
30
this game
now,
broken?
here's 2nd down and 7. They'll start on the ground with Robinson.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
First down, Falcons.
They'll look to throw. Out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and a couple. He'll look to throw.
Okay, it got bumped.
Good throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Harrison Smith on the tackle. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Atlanta.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Second down at the 12-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw.
Easy.
And he's in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Falcons. That his first touchdown of the new year.
Our
And what a
first
fitting
professional
end
touchdown.
to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Falcons offense back onto the field for their next possession. So, Greg, let's pull back big picture and talk NFC South for a second, a division that you know so well. We've got teams that have been to the Super Bowl in the last 15 or so years out of this division, yet people overlook it at times, and maybe they've overlooked how good Tampa's been the last 4 years, too.
Well, it's funny, Mike. You think it wasn't very long ago that the NFC South was the toughest division in football.
I saw the linebacker on Pitts.
Tampa Bay won one recently with Brady, and then Atlanta, they make a Super Bowl with Matt Ryan, and New Orleans, and obviously the success they had with Drew Brees. In Carolina, we played in a Super Bowl. I mean, this was a division you didn't want to play. Now, they've all fallen on their resets, new coaches, new quarterbacks. Tampa Bay has done the best job weathering and taking advantage of their rebuild and their next era in the midst of a down division. So, big reason they've won 4 in a row. Can Atlanta, can Carolina, New Orleans, can they catch up? Because right now, like you said, Tampa Bay has been the dominant team in this division.
Greg, you lived it, you know it. While these may not be the biggest markets in the league, the rivalries amongst these teams really elevates what you see when you watch the NFC South go head-to-head, too.
Yeah, and over the years, there's been some major games played between Hall of Fame quarterbacks in uniform for all these teams. So it has a lot more
a lot of
history
these
and
plays
a lot
are the
more,
same plays we had at
relevance than
Delaware.
maybe it feels as of late. The markets are a little smaller. The teams have been down. They might not have the premier star players that they had in past generations. So they've got to continue to rebuild these rosters, continue to have these new coaches find their footing. And, you know, we might be a year or two away from the NFC South getting back to what it used to be.
They'll try again after the incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds, and it will be 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. That's caught right side. It's London. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. The Falcons offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. You know, Greg, as we get the season going, obviously the adjustment to last year's new kickoff rules in place. We talked to a lot of coaches during the year. Folks didn't seem too bothered about letting the other team have the ball at the 30-yard line after a touchback. But the 35-yard line, I don't know, does that feel any different to you?
You know, it does, and I think the part that people don't talk about enough, Mike, is the impact that it's making on going forward on 4th down, not settling for field goals. Because remember, in the old days, if you got stopped inside the 5 or you scored inside the 5, it was all the difference of if I kicked a touchback, they got the ball at the 20. It wasn't that much of a spread, but now all of a sudden, is it in my best interest to settle for a field goal and kick off when I could give you the ball at the 35? Or even if I fail down there tight in the red zone on the 3, you now possess the ball inside your own 5-yard line. So I think that's an element now that's causing offenses to go for more touchdowns, kick less field goals, because the ensuing kickoff is giving my opponent the ball in much more favorable territory.
You know, the other rule that is adjusted are overtimes in the regular season will mirror playoff overtime. Each team getting the ball I'm so happy, Greg, because it just felt so incomplete when a team got to overtime, but then their offense, which may be the best part of the team, never got on the field.
Yeah, and I couldn't agree more. And you hear everyone saying, "Oh, well, just get a stop." Well, it's that legendary game between Mahomes and Josh Allen where neither.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. Greg, it's one of those weird feelings you build all year for the opener. And you play a tight game and lose. It kind of changes the feeling coming into this week a little bit.
Yeah, it certainly does, and if you're not careful, what's that cardinal rule? You don't want one loss to turn into two, one bad play to turn into two. The best teams in this league, Mike, they have an uncanny ability that regardless, good or bad, blowout or close one from the previous week before, it doesn't lead into the next week's work and ultimately the next week's game. So we'll find out, were they able to learn from the good? And there certainly was a lot of it. But can they move forward today and not let the disappointment of last week trickle into today?
From the 31, here is 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Robinson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. He'll be forced outright. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down. And here comes Robinson on a toss to the right. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
Here's Robinson. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used.
No, we should go for
this.
this.
56
Go
to
for it.
It's now 4th down.
We should go for this. All right, Coach.
So,
We should have went for it.
Falcons, down 17 to 13, a little over 50 seconds to go. They need a touchdown. Field goal is worthless now as they come up with 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Open man, he's got it. It's London. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Drake London. A gain of 13 yards.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Right side, catch made by McLeod. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 14.
Now a timeout for Atlanta. That's their first. And they'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. He finds Darnell Mooney for the catch. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. This offense still has the 1 timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. Over the middle, catch made by Mooney. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. And a Falcon 1st down.
Back to the air one more time. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal. Here we go.
Touchdown.
Final play. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied.
Let's
and
go.
they're taking the lead.
What a first
Here
game.
The final minute of play.
Woo. Our first game, first win. I want to know why we came in, though.
So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. That was a game that was in doubt till the very end, but they were able to hold on and come away with the victory.
Oh, that was... I want to see something. Of course, it's a Justin Jefferson pass. See, I didn't throw 30 passes, though. That's weird. Let's see if it... First game. Game-winning touchdown with 1 second left. Alright, hold on. I want to look back on my... I want to see why, how we got put in. Oh, he went out. Okay. He got injured. Oh, I don't think he's gonna be out for too long. I don't like that it has me having yards that I don't have. It said I threw 218 when I really threw 190. I just don't like that. It just sits wrong with me. God, our offensive coordinator picture reminds me of the JD Vance meme, where his face gets bigger and bigger. I guess I gotta take him up. What's a scramble survive? Let's find out. Oh, it's the drill I hate more than anything on this earth. Okay, I get it.
Ready? Hot, hot.
God, I hate this drill. This is the worst drill ever invented in this game.
Set, go! Come on, come on.
What? What I hit?
Come on, set! Come on, set! Cougar 19!
Oh, I wasn't allowed to throw the ball yet. Okay. What?
Ready?
I am so confused on this drill.
Rocco! Here we go, here we go!
Oh, I gotta hit both? Okay, okay, I get it now. You gotta have both.
Here we go, Panther 60, Panther, ready?
Alright, I understand the drill now. Oh. Oh, ring around me. Can't catch me. I know, it's gonna hit, but I couldn't do it.
Set! Ready, ready? Down! Set, go! Set it! Hot, hot!
Damn, what's it take to get a gold in this one? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This way. I'm fast as fuck, boys. I am so confused. I guess I hit all of them. I missed one. Wait, will it not let me go to the game? Hey, at least you don't have to actually sim the game. Let's just go light today.
Ready, ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70! Go!
close am I? Should be next week. 141 off.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Set. Ready. Set. Hut. Come on. Set. Ready. Here we go. Ready. Set. Ready.
Oh!
Ready. Set. Go. Here we go. Set. Hut, hut. Let's go now. Hut, hut. Set. Go. Down. Set up. Hut. Ready. Let's go. Ready. Set. Ready. Set. Go. Come on. Set. Hut, hut.
One and three. Yeah, we need some change at quarterback. What? How did I win player of the week? I didn't play? We're just gonna pretend that our agent is on drugs. Wait, I thought he was going up the field.
Here we go, set. Huh. Let's go now. Ready? Set. Ready, ready. Down. Set, go. Set up. Hut, hut. Ready, ready. Set up. Let's go. Go. Set. Ready. Ready. Come on, set. Hut. Here we go, here we go.
My agent want.
Athletes grow up seeing their favorite players in commercials and ads. That makes it an exciting opportunity when they're asked if they'd like to become the face of a company as well.
Another primetime game.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Baseball! On your feet! And welcome your five-time Super Bowl champion, San Francisco 49ers!
On the Falcons sideline, their head coach, Raheem Morris. His squad is 2-3 here in the early part of the season. Opposite him, the Niners' Kyle Shanahan. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak, hoping the return home can be what they need. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. The early rhythm he was able to establish, he rode that to the final whistle. They had an answer for everything the defense threw at him, and if he continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate, it's going to be a hard group to beat.
Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Renardo Green there to bring him down.
Second and 9 at the 31-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Atlanta.
Give left side. Here comes Robinson. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
The 38-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll throw out of the gun. That's caught. Ray McLeod. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
First down, Falcons.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage. Second and 10.
At the Niners' 46-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of Werner, the tight end. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Open man, left side, he's got it. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
17 yards. And the Falcon first down.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's 3rd down. He'll try and run for this with Algier. And he will get into the end
backup
zone.
getting it.
Tyler Algier. Touchdown Atlanta. That his first touchdown this year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start.
Falcons offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. They run over center with Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. First down.
And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Falcons with the early lead. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Here's 2nd and 2. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. And he's going to weave his way forward. It's a first down at the 44-yard line. As we are ready to get back underway. They'll look to throw here on first down.
Ooh, I
this
got
one
it.
not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete. Ray McLeod was the one he was looking for there. And it'll bring up second down. Short throw taken by Pitts. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
8 yards on the pickup. And this.
On third down, it's Robinson. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away.
The Falcons offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They lead it here in the second quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Left side in the hands of London. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards. And a Falcon first down.
On first down, it's Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Brings up second down at the 42-yard line.
That one taken in by London. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First down and 9.
On the give, it's Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Look at our team fighting.
A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. Sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Brings up second and 5.
Another run here for Robinson.
I think it's post right
No
there.
dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Tackled back at the 35.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you could see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. He's got his man. It's Mooney. 11 yards on the pass there. First down, Atlanta.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
They'll look to throw. That one is caught by Mooney. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team. They'll look to throw yet again. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but Right now, they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Moving outside the pocket. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Falcon.
33rd in the tunnel.
Falcons offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And this is
Now they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Stoppage here. One of the 49ers is down. The Falcons offense ready to see what they can do. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. A gift, and here comes Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
I keep thinking my receiver is going to block out there.
And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down. He'll look to throw. For the left side, he gets that to Mooney. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
a gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Atlanta.
A give up the middle to Algier. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry. 2nd and inches.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and inches.
He'll go again here with Algier. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
You can see the running back. He's waiting patiently for that cutback lane to open, and it just never did. Great job by the defense, continuing to string that play out sideways, and they're able to take him down for a loss.
That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that's a recipe for success.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run with Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
He'll drop to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Over the middle, catch made by Mooney. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. got it.
The fullback getting the touchdown.
Charlie Werner.
Oh, tight end.
Touchdown, Atlanta. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That complete to Algier. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Tyler Algier. A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
On the give, this is Algier. And, oh, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
Brings up second and 11.
They'll go right back to Algier. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down. Throwing now from the gun. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. An injured player. On that one, and it's Nick Bosa. Game stopped as they come to look at the outstanding defender. Hand off, it's Algier.
God, whenever Robertson's not in,
He's going to be taken down
Algier
at about the 30.
gets a good run.
12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
And the Falcons first down.
On first down, they'll stay with Algier on the ground. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Brings up second down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down. Back to throw. Forced out left. He'll try and get there on the ground. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down. Down at the 12. It's first and 10. Here's Algier. And he'll get about 6 out of that run before being forced out of bounds. Second down and 3. Blitz coming. He'll throw it.
All right, our first passing TD of the game.
Darnell Mooney. Touchdown, Falcons. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Falcons offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. We'll have a
Get
short
those
field
long,
in front of them as
methodical
they try to
drives.
extend this lead out further. They'll run on first down with Algier. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 15. First down, Falcons.
A give, running right is Algier. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. On 2nd down, here's a run with Algier. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout, and they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Look, we're 2-0 as it started. I'm just saying.
So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago, and they make it 2 in a row with the victory here in this one.
What's teammate ability? How do I have 99 speed? What? Why is all my core skills up? Why am I 99 everything? What? What? Is that a glitch? Have I been just good because I'm a 99 everything? What? But my overall's only... Okay, so it's saying it's a glitch, but it's not truly giving me 99 everything. Okay, also we need to put sliders. What? Do I get those sliders?
All the hard work he has been putting in has not gone unnoticed. It has attracted the attention of one of the team's top players, who knows the importance of helping teammates take that next step.
Alright, we gotta end this for today. Really good, though. To the combine, got drafted by the Falcons. Went preseason, got put in second string. Came in week 1 after an injury. And we won the game with 1 second left on the clock. With a touchdown. And then what was it? Week 5 or 6, we became the full-time starter. Won our first game against the 49ers, but they were a 0-win team. So we'll see against the Dolphins, though. But